everybody! How have y'all been? I hope life has been treating you well. Or should I say, your Tomodachi life. That's right! I have a special treat for you all today. In this video, I'm going to show off every single Mii that I have invited onto my island so far. In the amount of 200 plus hours I've spent playing this game, I have over 30 plus Miis on a level 400 island. With all of that aside, let's get started, shall we? Here are some things I must cover while going into every detail on each Mii. Their lore, the group that they're in, which Mii I'm currently missing from their canon, if needed, their loves and loathes of food, and Miis based off of personal and family members will have their names classified for security reasons. Let's get started. This is my Mii, based off of, well, me, the first ever resident to establish this island and be a hero to those in need. Even if it involves being on the regular. He loves chocolate gâteau, stuffed peppers, and loves cotton candy. Even though I like cotton candy. Realism is just not my favorite today. Our next resident is Louise, but everybody calls her Lou. She's a cat that can be a bit laid back and stubborn, but a lot of the island residents enjoy talking to her. She also has an interest in shooting games. She loves hot and sour soup, hash browns, and loves PB&J. Yeah, I don't really like jelly on my peanut butter either. Charlie is the third member of the heroes. He's gentle, but can be cautious at times. He's actually based off of a friend I still know today that I met since kindergarten. I won't go into too much, but that's all I can say right now. He loves peaches, but loathes steak and strawberry? How can a guy not like meat? He goes by 3 names. His first name Lumber, his middle name Jack, or all of the above, Lumberjack. But some of the kids just call him Big Guy. I mean, just look at those muscles. Also, if you're going to ask, yes, he has eyes. He does not have any loves or loathes. Our first IP character of this video. This is Calypso, based off of, well, Calypso from Bluey. She's my favorite. She wants to do what the other kids call fun, but it can be quite embarrassing. However, she's a good girl at heart, taking care of who she lives with. That's why I made her my Mii's guardian. What's wrong with calling her auntie? She has no loves, but loves Korean chili peppers and stuffed peppers. Granny, you gotta eat your greens. Alora is definitely a special girl. She has a bit of a screwed up family ancestry, considering that she is a human but born with cat blood. For your information, this is just fantasy. Not reality. Don't even think of calling her a furry. The group that she's in has 6 more characters who are all cats, and they're even related. Yes, every single character in this group are related. She has no loves, but loves flan. This is Cruz, Alora's biological uncle. He's a nerd in all things science, but doesn't show it off completely. Just his signature orange glasses. But do you know what he does show off? His compassion. He even shows remorse to those who don't really like him all that much. Cruz just doesn't care, he just wants to help. See? This is the face of a good boy. He loves spaghetti aglio olio, that's a handful, coleslaw, and loves red chili peppers. Carly is Cruz's twin sister and Alora's biological aunt. She's good at singing, but is a bit shy to show off her skills. She does, however, have a thing for talking to people she hasn't known before, which may lead to some awkward results down the line, but who could blame her? She loves tempura rice bowls, ravioli, and loves Napoleon cake. Naomi is the third cousin of Cruz and Carly. There are times when she can take things to the extreme, but deep down, she's just curious. Blending in with the environment, she can't be noticed all too much. She has no loves or loathes. Noir is the 4th cousin of Cruz and Carly. Some may say he's trying to become emo, but the truth is, how he looks is what he was born with. He's not ultimately depressed, or that. He's just a normal guy with a normal life.
Hey.
Go on, give him a hug. He loves oranges and has no loaves. Soren is the 2nd cousin of Cruz and Carly. He has good skills, but the mouth, not so much. He tends to find the right words to say, but ends up intimidating who he talks to, even if it's not on purpose. Learning from his family, he's trying his best to act mature at an old age. He has no loves but loves chili prawns. Sasha is the first cousin of Cruz and Carly. Being the eldest of the group, Allura considers Sasha as her godmother. She even uses up her time to check on her family members from youngest to oldest, seeing what they're up to on the island and giving them some well-needed advice. She loves waffles but has no loves. Lena was the first dog, that being a golden retriever, to arrive on the island. She's somewhat carefree and supports her loved ones. Even though she has all the time in the world to do what she wants, she saves it all for later just to take care of her children. Yeah, she's got 2 mouths to feed. Lena loves sauteed zucchinis and loves hard-boiled eggs. This is Tristan, Lena's husband. While he may be a golden retriever, those hyperactive genes aren't usually present. Others on the island think he's an interesting person to talk to, but he's a bit sensitive to strangers, which doesn't make it easy to talk to him. If they have found a good conversation starter for him, Tristan will do his best in the world to try not to change the subject to his profession in surgery. He loves crabs, but has no loves. Emily is the first child and daughter to Lena and Tristan, so not much can be said about her. She's tried ways to fit on the island and get to know other people well, but she's careful about who she actually talks to, mainly residents who her parents really get along with. She knows darn well not to talk to strangers, unless it's Ichiban. Everybody loves Ichiban. She loves nachos and loves macadamia nuts. William is the son and final child to Lena and Tristan. Being the youngest in the family, he wants to look cuddleable. He's also the type of boy to just wander around outside all the time. This fresh baby boy actually touches grass. Typical. But he's also a scaredy cat. He has no loves or loves. Daisy is Lena's biological cousin and serves as Emily and William's aunt. Canonically, she's a bit of a farm girl, meaning that all her life has been nothing but tending a farm. So, when meeting with people she's never talked to before, she tries to find the cool words to say, but just ends up confusing everybody. She loves broccoli, sausages, and loves herrings. Angel is Tristan's young sister. At times, she can be extremely clumsy. I mean that in a literal sense, please don't blame her curiosity. However, she's an expert in finding ways to help society regardless of its demographic, even if what she offers as help is kind of exaggerated. Thanks? She has no loves or loves. In Angel's canon, she has a husband named Parker and a daughter named Mabel. Parker has not arrived on the island yet because I want Angel to move in with the retrievers so she can establish her connection with them. That way, I can create Parker and have them fall in love with Angel, marry them, move in with the retrievers, and let them biologically have Mabel. Bria is one of those unique looking dogs on the island. Her family represents that of a Polish Tatras sheepdog, so naturally, she's chubby. She's also the type of person to get herself into wacky scenarios by dancing around in public or something, I don't know. She has no loves or loves. This is Oscar, Bria's husband. He can be a bit shy, but once you get to know him, he's a very friendly fellow. He also has a special set of skills, but he'll show them off only if you ask. He's not the type of guy to feel the urge for domination. Just give him a hug, and you're already his best friend. He has no loves or loves. Amara is Bria and Oscar's daughter and first child. While she may be young, she doesn't really know the definition of acting mature, having to butt her way into her parents' conversations just for some attention. I mean, come on! She loves her mom and dad. It may feel rude to interrupt, but who can really blame her? Just look at that face. She has no loves or loves. In Bria's canon, while she has her husband and daughter on the island, she hasn't had her twin sons Liam and Beckett yet. Bria also has a brother named Bear, but I don't know if I want to add him later or not. We'll see. Mike is the first member of the gallery artists group. Unlike most of his peers, respectively, he can be a bit of a nerd. No, I'm not talking about his glasses. He needs those to see. He loves talking about superheroes and automobiles, but when he's in a conversation, he tries his hardest not to get distracted. If you're sitting right by him and it looks like he's either bored or stressed, just give him a drawing notebook and a cereal bar. Mike loves sausages and has no loaves. Mari is the second member of the gallery artists group. She's the type of person to help you get back up on your feet when you're feeling down in the dumps. There are many things that Mari wants to achieve on her own, but when it comes to island hobbies, there are a few caveats. She has no loves or loaves. Holler is the third and currently final member of the gallery artists group. Because of his personality, some folks may feel too frightened to talk to him. Others think he might be a meth addict. Not true, by the way. He has experience in music, and he can easily make somebody laugh. His tone is rather mysterious, but look, he's actually a really nice guy. Don't judge a book by its cover, as I might say. Holler loves chili sin carne and has no loves. Fun fact! If you want to meet these three individuals that I base these Miis off of, you could do so by joining the Strange Pair Gallery of Fine Arts group on VRChat. You might even find me there. More information in the description below. Yes, you read that correctly. I added in some of the Yakuza protagonists on my island. I just thought it might be cool. I love the games and the memes that come from them. Also, if you're going to ask, yes, I did the thing. I can't say much about these characters since they're so well known, but I can point out the obvious. Kiryu loves split pea soup, brownies, and has no loaves. Majima loves ginger snaps, sushi, and loves Korean chili peppers and salami. Ichiban loves oranges, Korean chili peppers, and loves sushi. This Mii is based off of my older brother, so we'll just call him Big Bro. In real life, he's a talented musician and adores cats. Seriously, show him a picture of a cat and he won't stop talking about it. Big Bro loves sushi and has no loaves. This Mii is based off of my older brother's wife, my sister-in-law, so we'll just call her Big Bro's wife. Wait, no, the wife. Nah, scratch that, that's too disrespectful. Just like Big Bro, she's also a talented musician, and if you're hanging out with her and want to quench your thirst, she'll brew you up a cup of coffee. I can't say much, but she does work at a coffee shop. Big Bro's wife has no loves, but loves mushrooms. Also, that's not even true. In real life, she loves mushrooms. Nintendo, can you please just take her seriously? Thank you. This Mii is based off of one of my cats that passed away 6 years ago. Her name is Frisky. She was an American long-hair who was really close with my older brother at the time, so I decided to make her in Tomodachi Life, and she currently lives with him and his wife. She has no loves or loaves. Same goes with this other Mii, who is based off of another cat who my older brother was also close with. This is Zoe, one of my grandparents' cats who passed away long before Frisky did. I don't have any pictures of her, sadly, but I have looked online for some pictures that look similar to how I remember her, and this is what I could come up with. It's the best for now. She has no loves or loaves. We're so close to the end, so let's finish up with some Miis based off of the cats I have now. The first one I will show off is this gentleman named Bo. He's a kind soul, but can be a bit temperamental, having feelings skittish most of the time. If he has a problem, he goes straight to his brother for some help. Bo loves shaved ice and has no loaves.
What? Nothing? Meow?
Speaking of his brother, here he is. This is Luke. Unlike Bo, he's pretty sentimental. He also loves giving bear hugs because he's very fluffy.
Say, you kinda got this cat person vibe going on today.
If there's a guy you want therapy from, Luke is just the cat for the job. I mean, just look at him. You should feel nothing but happiness when you spot this man. Luke has no loves or loaves. Fun fact! Bo and Luke are named after the main characters from the Dukes of Hazzard, hence why they're also called the Moonshiners. There's also another cat in the house that we have named Roscoe, based off of the clumsy police officer from the show. I have not added him as a Mii yet, but we'll have to see sooner or later. And just like that, we have reached the end of today's video. It's been such a wild ride playing this game, and I pray to God that the hype doesn't die down anytime soon. This has been one of my favorites so far, and I haven't felt this attached to character as I made in an incredibly long time. So, to anyone watching this video who has a Switch or a Switch 2, please do consider buying this game. It is so worth it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time!